Happy morning, students. 10th standard science chapter 13 structural organization of animals, page 195. From this video we will start with circulatory system of rabbit. The circulatory system, it includes blood vessels and heart. The heart is pear-shaped organ. Okay, heart is a pear-shaped organ. So it is located in thoracic cavity. The heart is located in thoracic cavity. So this is a thoracic region. Okay, thoracic cavity. In between the thoracic cavity, there is presence of a heart. Okay, so the heart is located in between the two lungs. Okay, that is a right lung and left lung. In between the two lungs, there is presence of a heart. Okay, the heart is enclosed by a double-walled thin transparent membrane. Okay, that is called as pericardium. Okay, see another picture. So this is a structure of heart. Heart is covered by thin transparent membrane that is called as pericardium. Okay, so pericardium is a double-walled structure. Okay, in between the two layers there is presence of a fluid. The fluid name is pericardial fluid. Okay, the pericardial fluid protects the heart. Okay, so the heart is divisible into 4 chambers: 1, 2, 3 and 4. 4 chamber. Okay, so the 4 chambers, 2 auricles and 2 ventricles. Okay, 2 auricles and 2 ventricles. So the auricle is otherwise called as atrium. Okay, auricle or atrium. So the right auricle and left auricle are divided by the partition that is called as right auriculoventricular aperture. Okay, right auriculoventricular aperture. Next, left auricle and left ventricle. So right and left ventricle are divided by the partition that is called as interventricular septum. Okay, interventricular septum. Okay, then the right auricle open into the right ventricle. Okay, right auricle open into the right ventricle through right auriculoventricular aperture. Apertures means opening or hole. Okay, so the right auricle open into the right ventricle through the opening right auriculoventricular aperture. Okay, so the right auriculoventricular aperture is guarded by tricuspid valve. Okay, this is the tricuspid valve. Okay, so the tricuspid valve, it contains 3 muscular flaps. Okay, tri means 3, so it contains 3 muscular flaps. Okay, this is the tricuspid valve. And then left auricle open into the left ventricle. Okay, left auricle open into the left ventricle through the opening, that is the left auriculoventricular aperture. Okay, auriculoventricular aperture. Okay, clear? So the left auriculoventricular aperture is guarded by valve, that is the bicuspid valve. Okay, bi means 2. There is presence of 2 muscular flaps. Okay, this is the bicuspid valve. Okay, so the bicuspid valve is otherwise called as mitral valve. Okay, mitral valve. And then the base. Okay, the base of the pulmonary artery. Okay, there is presence of semilunar valve, and then the base of the aorta, presence of semilunar valve. Okay, so the main function of the valve is flow of blood from one direction. Okay, that is to prevent backflow of blood. Okay, this is the main function of the valve. Okay, clear? Okay, so the right auricle receive deoxygenated blood. Okay, the right auricle receive deoxygenated blood from 2 precaval veins and 1 postcaval, that is superior, 2 superior vena cava and 1 inferior vena cava. Okay, okay, see. Okay, so that is the blue color represent the deoxygenated blood. Okay, the vessel carry deoxygenated blood. Okay, so the right precaval vein and left precaval vein. Okay, it collects deoxygenated blood above the heart region. Okay, above the heart region collects impure blood, that is a deoxygenated blood, and then send it to the right auricle. Okay, and 1 postcaval vein. Okay, postcaval vein collect deoxygenated blood, that is the lower part of the heart. Okay, heart க்கு கீழ இருக்கிற regions. Okay, lower part of the heart region collects the deoxygenated blood. Okay, so the precaval and postcaval veins collect deoxygenated blood from all parts of the body. Okay, and then send it to the right auricle. Okay, okay, then so the right auricle contract, the blood enters into the right ventricle, and then ventricle contract, it moves to the pulmonary artery. Okay, so the pulmonary artery, it divides into two branches. One goes for left lung and one goes for right lung. Okay, this is the right lung. Okay, right lung போறது. Okay, so it collects impure blood and send it to the lungs. Okay, pulmonary artery send the deoxygenated blood to the lungs. Okay, and then in lungs there is a exchange of gases takes place. Okay, அப்போ என்ன ஆகும், இந்த இது வந்து blood கொடுக்கும்போது carbon dioxide அங்கே release பண்ணும், and then the pulmonary vein carry oxygenated blood. Okay, pulmonary vein carry oxygenated blood from the lungs. Okay, அது என்ன பண்ணும், லங்ஸ்லேருந்து blood collect பண்ணும். Then the pulmonary vein send it to the oxygenated blood to the left atrium. Okay, left atrium க்கு oxygenated blood கொடுக்கும், and then left auricle contract, the blood goes to the left ventricle, and then ventricle contract, the blood enters into the aorta. Okay, so the aorta is called as systemic arc அப்படின்னு சொல்றோம். Okay, aorta is called as systemic arc. Okay, so the systemic arc collects the oxygenated blood and send it to the all part of the body. Okay, body full என்ன பண்ணும், it circulates the oxygenated blood. Okay, so this is the circulatory system of rabbit. Okay, clear student? So next topic, that is nervous system of rabbit. Okay, so the nervous system it includes three main divisions. Okay, nervous system, it consists of three main divisions. One is central nervous system. Okay, central nervous system, it represent CNS. Okay, and peripheral nervous system, it represent PNS. Okay, and autonomic nervous system represent ANS. Okay, so these are all the three main divisions of the nervous system. Okay, so the central nervous system, it consists of brain and spinal cord. Okay, central nervous system, it consists of brain and spinal cord, and then peripheral nervous system, it consists of cranial nerves and spinal nerves. Okay, peripheral nervous system, it consists of cranial nerves and spinal nerves. Okay, cranial means that is a head region, cranium. Okay, so the nerves goes for the cranial region. Okay, head region, and then spinal nerves, that is present in the spinal cord. Okay, there is 37% of spinal nerves arising from the spinal cord. Okay, clear? Then autonomic nervous system. Autonomic nervous system, it consists of sympathetic and parasympathetic nerves. Okay, sympathetic and parasympathetic nerves. Okay, so this is the brain of rabbit. Okay, so the brain is located in the cranial cavity. Okay, cranium means that is a skull region. Okay, inside the skull there is presence of a soft tissue, that is a brain. Okay, so the brain is covered by three membranes. Okay, brain is covered by outer covering, that is three membranes, that is called as an outer dura mater. Okay, outer membrane is called as dura mater, and the innermost layer, okay, membrane, that is called as pia mater, and middle arachnoid membrane. Okay, in between the two layers there is presence of a arachnoid membrane. Okay, so these layers are collectively called as meninges. Okay, okay, then the brain is divided into three parts. Okay, so the brain is divisible into three main parts. Okay, one is forebrain, or otherwise called as prosencephalon. Okay, forebrain or prosencephalon, and then midbrain, or otherwise called as mesencephalon. Okay, midbrain or mesencephalon, and then last part, that is the hindbrain or rhombencephalon. Okay, hindbrain or rhombencephalon. Okay, so the forebrain, it consists of three parts. Okay, forebrain, it consists of three parts. There is pair of olfactory lobe. Okay, one is pair of olfactory lobe, another one cerebral hemisphere, and then third one diencephalon. Okay, the forebrain, it consists of three main parts. Okay, so the olfactory lobe is located in the top region. Okay, that is the anterior region. There is a pair of olfactory lobe, and then cerebral hemisphere. Okay, the cerebral hemisphere are divided by the partition. Okay, that is right cerebral hemisphere and left cerebral hemisphere. Okay, so the right and left cerebral hemisphere are united by the nervous tissue. Okay, right and left cerebral hemisphere are connected by a nervous tissue that is called as corpus callosum. Okay, corpus callosum. Next part, that is diencephalon. Okay, diencephalon. And then next part, that is midbrain. Okay, so the midbrain is a place for optic lobes. Okay, so it is responsible for vision. Okay, optic lobes. And last part, that is hindbrain. Okay, cerebellum and pons varoli, and the last part medulla oblongata. Okay, so the medulla oblongata connects the spinal cord. Okay, clear students? So we will study in detail in higher classes. Okay, thank you students.